Yes, just a brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready? Wonderful. Please follow me and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of... The Arcanium is located above the Hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
One step closer to my return.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. I have responsibilities to attend to. We'll continue this discussion some other time. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Welcome.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Is it? This is disappointing. Jizargo hoped there might be one who could keep pace with his accomplishments. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great. Until next time.
As I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast, hold still. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them. Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Turns out who runs Winterhold doesn't change much. Can't say I'm surprised. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Mm-hmm. I won't complain about Courier being gone, but I don't expect things to really be any different.
My Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn. No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. So you wish to master the arcane arts? All right, then.
If there's anything you need, just let... Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Good day.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter of time before we start...
In the ancient tongue, you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Yes, Dovahkiin. How can I help you?
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You disappoint me. I expected someone from outside Riften to be different, but I see corruption's reach holds little regard for boundaries. Enjoy the city. It will suit you well.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery.
You here for lessons, like it? Do you have any idea how... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Take a look. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Yes, goodbye.
That's a fine potion you've put together.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, marsh friend. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Good journey, marsh friend.
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. This way, everyone. Over here. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's close enough. That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. This item is the real thing.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It is time to face the Jarl's justice.
I'm staying out of this.
Gather round, all. You need to hear this. This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round, all.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
Where'd you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the
If you're ever in the market,
contents
I deal in specialty goods from Morrowind at one of the stands.
will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be
I may be
yours.
Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you. I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her barring passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
I can't afford to get one. How can I afford not to?
This is ridiculous.
Take a look. Anything you can find would be of great help. Luck. This is just what I need right now.
Don't listen to him. He's making this up.
See into other people's thoughts.
I don't know. Sounds like I should try.
He gives other merchants a bad name.
Grow back that missing limb. Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
Yes?
What a waste of time.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Looking to stay alive?
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming...
Go fiddling with any locks
Over
around
here.
here. We're going to have a real problem.
All right, Branchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Don't play
Buy some
stupid.
armor
I
and
said
live to
turn out
tell
your
about
pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right.
Buying and
It isn't
selling
yours.
fine
You're under
jewelry
arrest,
here.
Branchet.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this
Protect
one of two
yourself
ways.
right.
You
Buy
can walk with
armor
me up
from
to the
Grelka.
keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword. I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Staying safe, I hope. Aye. Now there's a beautiful sword, like a sliver of midnight. Stay away from the Oratino residence. The place is cursed.
What is it? Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down anything. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale. It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. All right, then.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
What are you doing that for?
Do you know my father? His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever. Bye.
What is it, Argonian?
Hey, watch it!
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Stand there and take it back. Who taught you to fight? Keep
That
those
wasn't a
hands
fair
up.
swing. Yeah.
Fight.
Here.
Fight.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale. Make it quick.
Apparently, some Nord women were murdered. Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Yes?
All my goods are I like to share my good fortune with those who deserve it. Trader dropped by recently with some lovely pieces, if you'd like to have a look.
We might be poor, but is it really any better out there?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own. Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. It was a pleasure.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. I have a lot of respect for Ambaris Frandar, but his views are a little extreme. I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You look like someone who appreciates nice things. Take care.
I'm a sailor on the north. It's good to spend some time on solid land.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to Of course working for Bolfried isn't my first choice. But what else can a Dunmer do out here?
What is it? Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers. I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Safe journeys, sword brother.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.